Hope you didn't pay full price for that boob job.
Actually, God gave me these for free. Looks like he gave me yours, too.
There is a strong rumor going around that the Yellowstone spinoff centered on Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler may not be the romantic continuation fans are hoping for. Instead of a story filled with peace, stability, and long-earned happiness, many believe the series could take a far darker and more emotional turn. The most shocking part of this theory is the possibility that Rip Wheeler may die in the spinoff. While that idea feels brutal, longtime Yellowstone fans know this universe rarely allows love to exist without loss, and the deeper the bond, the higher the cost. Rip Wheeler has always lived like a man who never planned for a long life. From his violent childhood to his unwavering loyalty to John Dutton, Rip has been shaped by survival and obedience, not hope or dreams. He has always been willing to sacrifice himself without hesitation, especially when it comes to Beth. That's why many fans believe his death, if it happens, would come while protecting Beth, Carter, or even Kayce. It wouldn't be meaningless. It would be heroic. But for Beth, it would be unbearable. Rip isn't just her husband or protector. He's the only person who understands her pain without trying to fix it or control it. Kelly Reilly's comments about the future of Beth Dutton have only intensified this speculation. She has confirmed that Beth's story doesn't end with Yellowstone, and that there are still deeply emotional layers of her life left to explore. She's also hinted that the next chapter will be intense, raw, and emotionally demanding. For many fans, that doesn't sound like a love story built on happiness. It sounds like a story about grief, reinvention, and learning how to survive when the one person holding you together is gone. According to this theory, if Rip dies, Beth wouldn't explode in rage the way viewers expect. Instead, she would shut down completely. No more boardrooms, no more corporate warfare, no more Dutton power games. The fire that once fueled her would simply go out. Beth wouldn't seek revenge. She would walk away from everything she fought for, because without Rip, none of it would matter anymore. When Beth has nothing left, the only person she could return to is Kayce Dutton. Kayce has always represented the moral opposite of the Dutton Empire. He stepped away from the ranch, rejected power, and chose a life defined by duty rather than domination. Beth has always respected him for that, even if their bond was never openly emotional. In her darkest moment, Kayce would be the one place where she wouldn't have to perform strength or cruelty just to survive. This is where Marshals enters the picture. The rumored series is expected to follow Kayce as a U.S. Marshal, dealing with dangerous fugitives, moral gray areas, and the psychological toll of enforcing justice in a broken system. Unlike Yellowstone, which revolves around land, legacy, and power, Marshals would focus on law, consequence, and restraint. Kayce's world would be quieter, but far more isolating, a life spent protecting others while carrying his own trauma. Beth's possible appearance in Marshals wouldn't turn the show into a continuation of Yellowstone's chaos. Instead, she would arrive as a changed woman, shaped by loss and stripped of her former armor. She wouldn't be there to dominate rooms or burn enemies. She would be there to exist, to heal, and perhaps to find meaning in standing beside her brother as he tries to do the right thing in a violent world. In this version of the story, Beth wouldn't fight the system anymore. She would observe it. She wouldn't control outcomes. She would accept them. And through Kayce's work as a marshal, Beth could slowly rediscover a sense of purpose that isn't rooted in destruction. Marshals could become the place where Beth's story transforms from rage to reflection, showing a woman who has lost everything learning how to live with the cost of survival.